For those of you on the East Coast, we're going to start with a song about lunchtime, a special lunch that I would have every lunch for years and years and years during elementary school. So it goes like this. I love cheese and jelly sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I don't remember when the cheese and jelly sandwich first appeared, but now every day at lunch, it's all I ever eat. A blend of protein, carbohydrates, and the spread of sticky sweet. The danger is if someone sits, as sometimes happens, upon my lunch. When I pull my sandwich out, my fingers soon can tell there's the sticky feel of jelly I have come to know so well. That's the price you sometimes pay for uncompromised flavor. I love cheese and jelly sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I don't remember when the cheese and jelly sandwich first appeared, but now every day at lunch, it's all I ever eat. A blend of protein, carbohydrates, and a spread of sticky sweet. Now there are many kinds of jelly, and you are free to choose. But for me, there is no contest. Let me show you what I mean. Grape jelly on cheese is a taste fit for a queen. Right this way, Your Highness, let me show you to your lunch table. I love cheese and jelly sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I don't remember when the cheese and jelly sandwich first appeared, but now every day at lunch, it's all I ever eat. A blend of protein, carbohydrates, and a blend of sticky sweet. Now sometimes my mom tries her best to give me something new, like turkey and tomato. I say, Mom, please, all I want is purple jelly on American cheese. I love cheese and jelly sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I don't remember when the cheese and jelly sandwich first appeared, but now every day at lunch, it's all I ever eat. Blend of protein, carbohydrates, and a spread of sticky sweet. Now that's a sandwich. What do you eat every day at lunch? Every day, every single day. Do you have something like that? Good morning. What kind of cheese? Back then it was just American cheese with grape jelly. Yeah. A cheese, i.e. sweet sandwich. Yes. Yes. You know what I eat now? I have a salad every day at lunch. Sometimes I put different things on it. But that's what I eat now, a salad. But cheese and jelly, that was it for, I think from 4th grade to probably 8th grade, that's all I had for lunch. Speaking of things to eat, I have to share this with you. As some of you may know, my lovely wife, Jan, is a news anchor at KNX Radio in Los Angeles. It's the big news station, the AM news station. And she did a story a couple of weeks ago. And she shared it with me because she knows how much I'm like totally focused on, global warming and reducing our carbon footprint and all that kind of stuff. You're right. That would make for a good tune, a song about salads. And this was a story she did. So, did you know that there are 180 furry friends in our U.S. households talking about dogs and cats, and they are fed beef, lamb, poultry, or pork in just about every meal, okay? So that's a fairly significant carbon footprint because we know that meat takes up a lot more land for production and everything. And then cows, they actually burp a lot of methane, which is a serious greenhouse gas. Anyway, so let me see. Check this out. 1 acre of land can produce about 192 pounds of beef annually, or 265 pounds of poultry or chicken. The same space yields 65,000 pounds of cricket. Now, the reason I mention cricket is because there is a company that is making, this is green, so it's messing up with my green screen. Cricket Crave. Yes, it's sustainable and humane. It's crickets, oats, quinoa, and sweet potato recipe. And we tried it with Noah, our dog, and he likes it very much. Crickets. The protein in it comes from crickets. It actually, dogs really like it. So we've been doing that. And if you use the Cricket Crave, it saves, this number is hard to believe, but it says in this article from the Washington Post that switching a golden retriever to an insect-based diet saves 4.4 million gallons of water a year. What? Good morning, Mrs. Korolek's kindergartners at Hackett School. Yay! We were just talking about cheese and jelly sandwiches and about a new kind of dog food you can get that's made from crickets instead of beef. I know, it's crazy. We're trying all kinds of stuff to help this planet. Well, let's see. Have you guys been making gratitude lists lately? Anybody make a gratitude list lately? We did, on morning visits back in September, we were doing gratitude lists. And this is one that was sent in by Leo. He's 6 years old, and this was his gratitude list. I love this. He said, number 1, the concerts we do on Thursdays. That's so sweet. 2, books. 3, games. 4, mamas, like his mom. 5, Baba or Dad. 6, grandmas. 7, grandpas. 8, food. 9, water. Oh, water's so great in so many different ways, right? 10, New York Times games. Ooh. 11, music. I'm right with him on that. 12, snow. Snow. It's coming, right? 13, Indian food. Mine is right up there with you, Leo. 13, Indian food. 14, running water. The fact you can just, do you mean like turning on a faucet or watching a creek go by? I'm not sure. 15, gravity. Gravity holds us on the planet. That's awesome. And 16, the world. What's your just stop, close your eyes for just a second. All those kindergartners and Raina and Mona and Mike and everybody. Just close your eyes, Mary, Melinda, and Catherine, and the Quinn sisters, and everybody. Just Noel, all the kids. Close your eyes for just a second. Breathe a couple times. And think about something you're grateful for. Something you're really grateful for. Yeah. If you're if you can type in on the chat, go ahead and let's see what you're grateful for this morning. Moshe says they have a gratitude tree in your house. Ooh, do you like write things and clip it up on your gratitude tree? Oh, I'm grateful for so many things. Right now I'm thinking I'm grateful for Jan, my wife, and for so many friends I have, older and younger. Yeah. Mary's grateful for love. That feeling we have when we know that somebody cares for us. Grateful for being a stay-at-home, being able to stay at home and spend so much time with Riker. Yeah, that's a mom. She's grateful for being able to be with her son Riker. Yeah. I'm grateful for celery and corn on the cob. I'm grateful for our dog Noah. What about you? How about the kindergartners? I wonder if let's see. Where are we here? I'm just looking. Yeah. I wonder if Miss Hall or Mrs. Kovalek's kindergartners have any idea. What are their favorite? Grateful, healthy enough to help others. Watching puppies being born. Oh my gosh, Anne. Have you ever seen a puppy being born? I've never seen that. I would love to see that. Yep, Helen. Families. Got lots of things on our gratitude lists. So, Leo's list had music. So I'm grateful for music. I'm grateful for songs. Grateful for your friend, Marissa. Yay. I'm grateful for music. And I'm grateful for all the people that wrote songs. All these years. This is one of my favorite old songs. I've got a mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, full of lumber, coal, and hay. We know every inch of the way from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. Oh, we'll always know your neighbor. You'll always know your pal if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Do you guys know this? This is a great song. So let's try. I got a mule and her name is Sal. I've got a mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, full of lumber, coal, and hay. We know every inch of the way from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. And you'll always know your neighbor. You'll always know your pal if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Oh, you'll always know your neighbor. You'll always know your pal if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Yay! A canal. I wonder if you guys have seen a canal before. It's like a river, except in some places it is a river. But in other places they've actually dug an artificial river through the land. And they made canals back in the 1800s, before we had superhighways and trucks and even railroads. Before even the railroad, they were making canals because people would pull barges, which are like boats that don't have their own motors on them. They just float, and they'd have a mule that would pull the boat along this canal. And it was a way of getting things from one place to another. They didn't have semis out on the superhighways. They would pull their goods and their, so depending which direction you were going. If you were coming from the city, you'd bring things that were manufactured, things that were made. If you were coming from the country, you'd be bringing in crops, grain, different things. And they had a mule. In this case, her name was Sal. And they would go 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Actually, the Erie Canal, I forget what did they say it was? I forget how long it was. But it goes from Albany, which is the capital of New York, all the way over to western New York, Buffalo, where Niagara Falls is. Yeah, I love that. You saw a statue of Sal? Yeah. Oh, man. I've seen the Erie Canal. I've been on the Erie Canal a number of times. Not on a boat. And then when they say low bridge, that's because, of course, if you have a canal going through your town, you have to be able to get to the other side if you're, just on the land trying to do business in a town. So they build bridges over the canals, but they wouldn't build them really super high. And when you were going into a town, you had to be careful because here comes a bridge. You don't want to get hit by the bridge standing up, right? So you had to be really careful. I got a mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, full of lumber, coal, and hay. And we know every inch of the way from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. And you'll always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Oh, what a great song that is. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! Okay, let's see. We had a couple more gratitude things here from the kindergartners at Hackett. They said they are grateful for food to eat. Somebody said, my mom. And let's see what else they said. For the planet. Sharing with friends. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Wow, wait a minute. Helen said her great relatives actually did that on the Erie Canal. Really? Wow. So you have ancestors who worked the Erie Canal. That's amazing. Oh, that's very cool. Well, let's see. Anybody have anything they've been working hard on this week that's been difficult? I have things that I've been working on this week, challenges, and it's good to keep remembering that we're hanging in there. It can be hard sometimes, right? And you push through, keep showing up. Hanging in, holding on, pushing through, till I'm done, staying on track, hour after hour, finding the strength, finding the power to keep going on, hanging in like a monkey, holding on like a bulldog, pushing through like a donkey, till I'm done, staying on track like a choo-choo, right on hour after hour, like a tick-tock, finding the strength like a He-Man, finding the power to keep going on. There's only one way any one of us takes a dream and sets it flying. It's that part of us that never gives up, just keeps on trying, hanging in, holding on, pushing through, till I'm done, staying on track, hour after hour, finding the strength, finding the power to keep going on. We gotta keep going on. Keep going on. Woo! Gotta keep going on. Phew. I think one of the hardest things is trying to accomplish something and having it stall. Having it, most of the time it's temporary. Where things, you're pushing really hard, you're working really hard, and all of a sudden everything stops for some reason. And somebody's waiting for something else, and you begin to doubt whether it's actually going to happen, right? You had that happen? You just begin to doubt whether you're up to it, or whether anybody really wants to do it, or just got to keep hanging on, pushing through. Yeah. Sometimes it requires patience. Yeah, it does. Let's see. Hello from Minnesota. Yay. How are those chickens? I got to see those chickens last weekend on Zoom. Cora and Wesley took me through their garden. Yeah. Yes, life stalled in March 2020. You're absolutely right, Michelle. Oh my gosh. And Ann, it isn't on, I haven't recorded it yet. It's, I've had a lot of creativity these last 2 years, and we're working on the TV thing. We have a new album. It's almost done, but that isn't on the new album. It'll have to be on the next one. Let me see. Yes. Hi, Jamesville, New York. All right. Excellent. Okay. So, I think keeping in mind this idea of working through things and things not always being exactly the way you want them to be at a given moment. You just have to remember that we're enough right in this moment, even if things are frustrating or you're not getting quite done what you want to do. So I'm just going to sing this to you and to me, okay? I am enough, just as I am. Simple little me, I'm enough. I am enough right here, right now. No one else I have to be, 'cause I'm enough. Learning as I go, every day I grow. Reaching for the sky, I'm enough. When I look, I see it's the same little me, just being who I am, I'm enough. You are enough, just as you are. Simple little you, you're enough. You are enough, right here, right now. No one else you have to be, 'cause you're enough. Learning as you go, every day you grow. Reaching for the sky, you're enough. When I look, it's true. You're the same little you, just being who you are. That's enough. Yeah. Just being who you are. Because you're always going to try and be better than you were yesterday. It's just part of who we are. You don't have to worry. You'll make it. You're doing fine. It can be frustrating sometimes, but you're doing fine. Yeah. And it's so great when you have a group of group of people around you that see you doing your best and trying to be your best, even when you fail. Because we fail. We do. Happens. Well, let's see. Oh, this was on my list today. Well, maybe not. Let me think. Let's do this one. Wait a minute. Somebody who was it that has a birthday today? Wait a minute, let me see. Wait a minute, I'm going back. Hang on a second. Her birthday tomorrow, and that's Navia, right? It's from Dawn. Good morning from Dawn, Dennis, and Navia. It must be Navia who's going to be 4 tomorrow. This is for Navia and anybody else who has a birthday this week. I'll just say Navia, but the rest of you can put your name in there if you have a birthday this week. On the day Navia was born. On the day Navia was born. On the day Navia was born, the angels sang. And they blew on their horns and they danced. They danced, they smiled, and they raised up their hands on the day Navia was born. On the day, that's how you do day in sign language. On the day Neviah was born. That's born. On the day Neviah was born. On the day Neviah was born, the angels, you make your wings. Can you do wings? The angels sang, and they blew on their horns, and they danced. They danced. They smiled, and they raised up their hands on the day Neviah was born. And that's true for every single one of you, even if you weren't born this week. Yeah, there's just so many of us on this planet, right? Neviah, yeah. I hope I'm saying it right. Well, let's see. What song should we do? Anybody have a request for a song you'd like? Emma, on the day that Emma was born, right? Yeah. It's October. Is everybody getting ready for Halloween? What are you going to be? Are you decorating your house all scary? Isn't it funny how we love being scary? Yeah. What are you going to be? I know, there's all kinds of characters. I don't even know who they are because I don't watch that much television. Twinkle Twinkle is requested by Sammy. That's a great idea. We haven't done Twinkle Twinkle in forever. All right, kindergartners, you can help Sammy with this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now that melody is really good. So people have used it for different songs. Oh, kindergartners, you know this one. ABCDEFG HIJKLMNOP QRSTUV WXYZ. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yeah. And there's one other one that I know. There may be others with that melody. It's about a sheep. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Next time, won't you sing with me? How I wonder what you are. Good choice, Sammy. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Well, we had, let me see, a couple of requests. Well, all right, so we have time for one more song here. Let's do I Think You're Wonderful, since we had a couple of requests for that. And we'll do Thank You for Friends the next concert. Okay, Lindsay, I'll write that down and we'll remember. I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say, practice this phrase in the most honest way and find something special in someone each day. To lift up the world one heart at a time. It all starts by saying this one simple line. I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. Yay. You guys have a fabulous week. I'll see you next week. And yeah, take care. Love you.